Hey everyone, just want to let you know that we'll be partnering up with Pregame Pub this month, working on a fundraiser for the DV Farm. For those that don't know what it is, it's a program that helps homeless veterans get off the streets, helps them with their addictions, puts them to work, just tries to get them back to the civilian life and be a part of society again.
It's a really great program. We'll be donating $1 per subscriber this month, up to $1,000. We'll actually have the link in the description below so you can check them out. You can donate down below as well. We'll have a donation button down there as well. And yeah, just a really great program, so you should definitely check them out.
Please think about donating to this foundation. It would really help our veterans and really get their lives back on track.
Bubble Boy!
Bubble
Boy! It's incorrect! Have to take steroids.
If there's one set of fans I would not with, it's the Bills.
Children? Please. You got a whole life.
Yeah.
Let's buckle up here.
All I want for Christmas is for LeBron James and Serena Williams to have a baby.
Yo.
For science!
She must have been on suicide watch when she saw Gronk dent that bitch. We're all going to die.
Smash that like button or I'm going to get kicked out of the house. I can't pay rent.
No, we're gonna talk to Deshaun Watson now because you have been looking really deep into this. And
Oh, yeah.
I'll let you kind of take this one.
So this is getting very crazy. So first off,
It's been crazy,
but now
it
it's
got crazier.
It
Well,
just
now-
keeps building.
well, it's like more shit piled on top of more shit piled on top of more shit, and it's like, it's just getting wild.
It's a fecal plant now. It's just it's an entire shit factory.
Well, the thing I don't get, right? So, and let's just let it be stated now. If Deshaun Watson did any of these things, even remotely close to any of these, I think he's a piece of shit scumbag, and I think he belongs in jail.
We can say.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just get this out of the way before we start
100%.
talking.
Yep.
But innocent until proven guilty.
Agreed. And I
Very
think
true.
and I
Very
think people are
important.
starting to forget that. I think people are like,
they've been forget. It's a problem.
it's how it's.
When there's 23 women now?
I get it. No. I'm not saying
One. He needs one.
I understand,
And he's done.
Yeah, of course, and I think he should be. But I understand, like Nike pulling. I understand, like.
All that.
Just let it do its thing. The big thing that I'm like, it's making me think like, what the hell is going on? Is because apparently a lot of these women and Deshaun tried to, or not Deshaun, a lot of these women tried to settle this outside of court. I think it was $100,000, something like that. Excuse me, I don't know the exact details, but they tried to settle it at a court, and Deshaun Watson and his attorneys were the ones who were like, no, like we're absolutely going to court, that's where I'm like, you got to be either confident in your case or you got to know you're innocent. Those are the only two ways you're taking that to court and not settling something like this outside of the, because for Deshaun Watson, and he said it earlier too with that tweet, like this is about clearing his name. That is his goal.
That's what it should be because like we said, either he's a terrible human being and should never be allowed in the NFL. He should be in jail.
He should be in jail for the rest of his life. Or
this is one of the biggest money grab schemes of all time.
Yeah.
Not to mention the worst attack on somebody's character I've ever seen.
Well, the interesting fact about all the women have the same attorney or
like
or the
all
lawyer
of them also have like the same
who's buddy with the owner.
Yeah, which is weird because if he was buddy with the owner, you would think the lawyer would go to the owner and be like, hey, this is about to happen, by the way, and the owner just never gave Watson a heads up about it. Is that like?
Well, they were fighting anyways. They hate each other,
which only
adds fuel to the fire.
Like it's this whole thing. Nothing when it's all said and done, it is one side or the other, not going to be good.
No,
there's no middle ground here. There's literally no middle ground. Which also, if he did any of these things, he's a monster, right? Why would you not want to try to send him to jail? Like, why would you just try to settle it? I don't understand that.
Yeah. And especially
if he did that, you should have the mental capacity to be like, I want him gone. Like, I want him away from society.
You wouldn't want him to do that to more women if he did it.
Exactly.
And actually, that's what one of the women said when she came out and did her apology. The girl with the bangs or whatever. I
can't say I saw that.
Yeah,
well, she came out and like two of the women came out and basically one had a letter, one was like live TV, like did an interview. And she was just basically like, yeah, I'm coming forward to like make sure Deshaun Watson doesn't do this to any woman ever again.
Then put him in jail.
That's what I'm getting to. It's like, why would you try to settle this then?
Why are you going to a civil court?
Because he could pay you $100,000 and still do it once again. If
exactly.
He did it, but it's just like if you really,
that solves nothing.
Because if you really want to end it,
that solves
okay,
zero.
we've made that clear. We've made that clear.
That's very clear.
But like, if you wanted to make sure he never did it again, you don't want $100,000. You
That
want
$100,000
him in jail. You want him in jail so he can't.
And
like
$100,000.
like does that like making him pay $100,000? Does that teach him a lesson? A little bit.
Not even.
Like a little bit. He'd be like, oh, I mean, that's
It's a
$100K
multi-millionaire.
out of my
That's
pocket.
nothing, dude.
I get it. No,
Could
I
wipe
get
his
it.
ass with
But
that
it's
money.
still, but it's still $100K. Still $100K. He's gonna be like, that wasn't good. But they're literally not gonna teach him anything.
No, that's not going to
What's
stop
gonna
a
teach him
predator.
something is being locked up with a cellmate named Bubba, who's gonna teach him a good time.
Yeah. Bubba, who's 6'4", 300 pounds.
Yeah,
I
he's gonna
like-
look at Deshaun like a brisket.
How you doing, Mr. Watson? It's nice to meet you. My name's Bubba.
I just don't understand that. Like, stand up for your fellow woman.
It
Like,
is.
That's how it should be.
Like
Yeah.
literally, put them away. Don't
Yeah.
go get paid for it.
And that's-
or like you just said, do both. Get paid and put them away.
And
Yeah, why
that's
not?
why I'm big on the whole innocent until proven guilty, because it's like you want to make sure, like, because if he didn't do it, then it's like we don't want to like just destroy, like you said, destroy his character
This is
before
yeah.
even knowing what happened.
Because if Deshaun Watson didn't do that, like, now the problem is like, what's the motive? Like, right?
I think it's
so,
crazier if he didn't do it.
It is crazier.
If he
Yes.
didn't do
because
it.
if Deshaun Watson didn't do any of this, right? He even went to these. Say he didn't even like go to the. Although I'm sure
No,
he did.
he
I'm
probably
sure
did. He probably did go to it. Unless there'd be no grounds for anything if he didn't go to.
Yeah,
this place.
he's like, I
clearly
literally wasn't there.
He clearly went to the massage parlor.
But what is the motive, right? What is the motive to throw him under the bus like that? That's the big question that I think nobody's like really talking about, and I think it's ownership.
It's real. That's it.
That's what I think.
You know-
That's where I think the
know
motive
what's-
would come from if he didn't do it.
You know what's sad though? It's probably just based on society more realistic if he did do it to these women than the whole ownership doing it. Like putting up
It's-
this whole
I
scheme.
just
I
wouldn't be
rea-
surprised anymore.
no.
I'm gonna be honest.
In today's
Nothing would
day and
surprise
age,
me.
nothing
Nothing would
surprises me
surprise me.
anymore.
But like, isn't it sad that in society, like,
Yes.
because I am one for like innocent until proven guilty. Because let's not
Absolutely.
destroy this man's career, which we've seen that happen to. Usually, it's younger athletes coming
Yeah.
out of college and things like that. Sean Oakman is a perfect example. You got to look him up.
Yes.
Oh, that's so.
He was
I hate
yeah
that story.
first. He was going to be a
That's an awful
first rounder.
story.
Woman came out and either way, you got to look up that story. It's unbelievable. But where was I going? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, it's a little sad that like it's more likely that he did do it, once again, innocent until proven guilty, than this whole scheme being put together.
Yeah.
It's terrible to say, but then again, I
But
wouldn't
the
be
only thing is
I wouldn't be shocked if Houston did this, because
Right.
that organization as a whole sucks.
Such
The
a
only thing is
terrible
the
organization.
connection's there for it to happen.
That's
why-
why
that's-
innocent until proven guilty.
That's why it's like
it's
the deeper you dig, the more you're like, what the?
like it'd be
Like-
one thing if like the lawyer was like some dude from like Tallahassee.
it's his buddy. It's literally
the
his
owner's,
good friend.
It's the
yeah.
owner's buddy, and all the women have this guy.
If it was just a
Like
handful
it's
of them,
just
So
it's
there
just
was
weird.
a thing. A judge actually ruled that 2 of the women need to identify themselves because a lot of them are filing under like Jane Doe pseudonyms. So a
Which is
judge was.
just so suspect to me.
That's it. There's so much.
I
that I'm
know
like-
you
so-
don't want your name out there, but like,
Yeah, that's the thing.
just so.
But if you're gonna
suspect to me.
if you're gonna get involved in this case, you need your name out there because honestly, everybody's watching.
it's already public.
Everybody
and
knows.
I get you
Everybody's
don't.
looking.
I get you don't want your name out there because like that. It does take a lot to come forward. If
No,
it is
yeah.
real, I get that.
The problem
it takes
is
a lot.
the problem is these people are all in too deep.
Well,
They are
the-
all
well-
not too deep. If he did it, he did it. Like
Well, the other thing is it would be way more damning on Deshaun if you could put names with names with the Jane Does, like actual names with them instead of
Names
just
and
having
faces,
to be Jane Does, like 20 Jane Does. If you had actual like names and faces on a list, way more like it looks way worse
yeah.
for that because like Jane Doe that could be anybody. Like you don't even know who that is.
Well, it doesn't matter who it is,
no,
but it's
I know,
also
but
like
it looks way. If you actually have all the people there,
well
way
psychologically,
worse
yeah, it
on
looks
Deshaun.
worse.
I would
Yeah.
say, yeah.
looks way worse because then you can actually see human beings.
You can add a face.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're human beings. And you'd be like, oh, well,
versus
this
like a
is-
picture. Yeah.
then just like of a gray shadow character you haven't
yeah.
unlocked yet.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's one way to say it. But yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
You're not wrong. No, but
I'm
just thinking of like Smash Bros.
That's literally it's a. Never mind.
Just it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, interested to see how this turns out because it's clearly going to be a continuing story.
It's so ugly.
This is about to
every
be-
few days there seems to be something new. I get notifications like 2 more lawsuits, 2 more like what?
This is like I said. This is either or actually like Fahey said. There's no
There
meat in the
is
middle
no
with this.
good.
It's
This is-
extreme on this end or it's extreme on this end.
They're like it's
that is it.
What like nothing. Either Deshaun's innocent and whoever set this up is the worst person on the face of the planet, or Deshaun did it and he's the worst person on the face of the planet.
Now, whoever set this up, if it comes out and it's proven that Deshaun Watson is innocent, whoever set this up, and plus most of these women, I think, all deserve time in jail. Like it, especially who set it up. Yeah, like to attack a man's character, because if he's guilty, if he did this, he should be put away for the rest of his life. 23 women. That is like goodbye. You're a piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely.
Only has to be one.
But now, if you're 23 women that are filing against somebody who is innocent, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're also making it worse for the women who actually want to come out, because then they'll be like, well, people aren't going to believe.
Yeah, they're going to lie
now.
anyway.
Because look what these people.
Exactly. For the women that actually have been assaulted. And it messes them up.
Yes.
So they have less courage to come out and speak their truth and tell them their story, like this happened.
Yeah, it devalues their truth.
Because it's sad, because there are money grabbers out there, and it makes people want to believe women less when they come out and do this, because it's like, well, let's prove it. But it's very hard to prove these things, so it's like it's always been such a gray area, but
I really hope the justice system gets this one right.
Yep.
So
that's all you can hope for.
It sucks because somebody's doing something shitty.
It sucks because somebody's a scumbag. Yeah,
somebody is. There's not like a misunderstanding anywhere. Someone is. But that's it.
Somebody is and somebody isn't.
No, somebody is or somebody is. That's the quote.
One or the other.
Somebody is or somebody is. Like,
yeah.
What else can you say? Like, this is just.
I think we've said it all.
Oh yeah. Well, we said it all until 20 minutes from
next
now,
week.
News thing goes off.
Tomorrow, it's like another 15. You're like, oh, Jesus.
It never fails. The fact that we talked about this today, I $100. Something breaks today.
Yeah, happens all the time.
News breaks today.